Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. I'm Tate Gabar from Prophets of Babylon, Waco, Texas, under the branch of the Prophets of Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida camp. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation on down to the hopeful elect that scatter abroad, pushing out this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. And this tweet is from Andrew Tate, also known as Top G, whatever they call him. All right. And I checked on his Twitter, and this tweet is an actual tweet by him. It says, if they kill me, I love you all. So, multi-millionaire, influencer, Top G, guru, Andrew Tate makes concerning tweet. If they kill me, I love you all. So, you got to think, what does Andrew Tate push out to the world? He pushes out men being on their purpose, having that masculine energy, not simping after women, not putting women on the pedestal, being on their purpose, getting themselves together, all right. So, and this world, obviously combats that with feminism. You're supposed to worship a woman, put them on a pedestal, or basically have your head up their ass. It pushes out toxic masculinity. You're not supposed to be a man. You're supposed to fucking open up your emotions, or whatever they call it. Basically, America promotes men being weak and feminine, and a woman being masculine. And this guy right here speaks against that. All right, and he exposes, the female nature, basically, and how these women really are. And he also exposes the school system, on how going to school, it really puts you in depth, especially when you go to college or whatever. It indoctrinates you. He said the most famous people, not famous, but he made an example about whatever. If you see a guy with a expensive car at a gas station, you're not gonna think, oh, he spent all his years in school or whatever. You're gonna think drug dealer, because basically, this society don't groom you up to be successful. It indoctrinates you. All right. The philosophies of this world, but these elites basically trying to take him out. This guy here, he's a multi-millionaire. All right. He's famous, rich. He got all the riches in the world or whatever. I think his net worth like 300 some million. All right. And he's still not comfortable. And this guy is an Israelite, because his father is an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. All right. Although he looks, like he could be an Edomite, he's not. He's a Jake. And his brother is also, right, which his brother name is Christian, whatever, Christian Tate. Both of these guys are Jake, tribe of Judah. And, they multi-millionaires, and they're still, you got all that money, and basically he looking over his shoulders every damn second. All right. Let me get a scripture. So basically, even if you do make it in this world, Jake is still uncomfortable. Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. This is not our rest. Being here in America, Babylon the Great, spiritual Egypt, is not our rest. No matter how famous or rich you get, you still gotta do some type of selling out, satanic rituals, homosexual acts, That's why you see Jake dyeing their hair blonde, putting on fingernail polish. All right. A lot of them Jakes that's in the music industry, they got to be bent over the table. You know, whether you're man or woman, and get popped by these Edomites, these Amalekites, you know? Which is why you see Jake shaving their head off, satanic rituals, you know, sacrificing a loved one to be killed just so they can level up. And that's just the stuff that's out. They do way more wicked stuff behind closed doors in these parties, you know? And this guy even said, Andrew Tate, he been getting calls, invites to private mansion parties, and he always decline it. Because he don't want to do something he don't want, you know, he ain't with, you know. This guy got to constantly be looking over his shoulders, you know. All right, ducking and dodging. He a damn multi-millionaire. Like, what the hell? You a multi-millionaire, and you ducking and dodging, looking over your shoulders all the time. Because, you know, he's speaking the truth. He's basically pushing out an image of masculinity, you know, in the world. All right, he's going against the grain. He's not a prophet, you know, because the prophets of the Lord, who are you know, the men out here preaching this truth in the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh on the highways and hedges, you know, Amos 3:7, Matthew 22:9, I believe. You know, we are the prophets of the Lord. Lord willing, we be of the hopeful elect if we endure unto the end. All right. But, you know, he's not a prophet of the Lord, but he is a famous guy. He got a high status, and he's pushing out an image of, you know, men being masculine back to how they're supposed to, and these elites don't like that. All right. And you know, ultimately, this devil is going to come after the prophets of the Lord too. For what? Pushing out this truth. You know, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, exposing these devils, their wicked plans, their prophecy. You know, and this whole red pill, you know, Jake being a man, that comes from the elders and apostles. All right, the elders and apostles, the great millstone. All right, this comes from the elders and apostles of great millstone first, because they've been out prophesying this, not prophesying, but they've been out teaching this, how Jake is supposed to be according to the scriptures for years, you know, decades, 30 plus years, you know. All right, but this just shows you how this is not rest for Israel. From the top celebrity on down to, you know, the lowest. All right, this guy has mansions, Bugattis, diamond rings, watches. No, he literally walk up the street, buy a damn Rolls Royce out of nowhere. No, I saw a video on that. He told his brother to pick any car. He said, "I want this one." He was like, "All right, let's go get it." All right, but the point is, you know, he got this high status, and he's still not comfortable. Micah 2:10, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. So this is not, you know, rest for you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians, because it is polluted. This land is polluted. All right, it's given unto the hand of the wicked. Everything's polluted, from the food, water, sky, your bodies. You know, people literally dropping dead from death juice, you know, that's in their body from this devil. Dying suddenly, you know, because it is polluted. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you. It's like it for that. Because it is polluted, meaning the land, it shall destroy you, even with that sword destruction. All right. And I'm gonna get John 15 and 19. Well, this is ultimately for the prophets of the Lord, because although this guy is not a prophet, obviously, he is pushing out something that's going against this world, which is why, he get demonized. This guy was once banned on all social media platforms. Woman hating him or whatever. And now they're trying to take him out. All right. But for the prophets of the Lord willing, we are those men. We're pushing out Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. We're exposing these devils for their wicked plans that they're trying to do. The MOTB, so on and so forth. We're ultimately coming against their New World Order, which is that Revelation 13 and 16. All right. And this is John 15 and 18. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. Yeah. So ultimately, the world hated Yahweh Shai, which is why he was crucified, All right. The world hated Yahweh Shai, especially his own people. All right. That was wicked. That's how Jake was. And we're coming in the stead of Yahweh Shai. And they're going to hate us, which is why we don't fit in with this world. John 15 and 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. All right. Verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also. So, being a prophet of the Lord is dangerous. If a famous if a famous guy like Andrew Tate is saying that he might be killed, how much more us? And we preaching this truth. That's why Amos 8 and 11 going to happen. Famine of the word. These devils going to shut down the internet just so the truth can stop going out, so they can implement their NWO. So they can implement their NWO. The prophets are going to be hated, hunted down, killed. Some of us are going to get killed, be martyrs. All right. Some of us. But it's all through the Spirit, God, all right? But Lord willing, this video is edifying, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Oh, yeah, and then, there's going to be a balance, obviously. Some brothers are going to die for this truth, and some brothers are going to live forever and not touch death. Luke 9 and 27. But, the point is, this is not Jacob's, this is not Israel's rest. Our rest is ultimately in the kingdom. We're not going to get rest as long as we under the rulership of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, who is the devil the Bible speaks of. All right. God. Which is why, this is why we need Yahweh Shai. We need Yahweh Shai to deliver us up out of here. But with that, it's 11:44. Call law Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. But 144 popped up on my car time. But with that, I'm gonna close out, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakwadash, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai Bashem Kakwadash. I'm Taziar Gabar from Prophets of Babylon, Waco, Texas. Under the branch of the Prophets of Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida camp, double honors unto the elders and the apostles of great millstone and peace and salutation on down to the hopeful elect that scattered abroad, pushing out this truth throughout the four corners of the earth. And I'm going to say shalom.